Today I want to talk about leaf mold, my uses and benefits, and how I plan to create some leaf mold. Here's one way I get this accomplished in the nursery. Sweep up all the leaves at the end of the year. This is the long term. All the way around this fence row, I'm planning to use as my garden beds, all the way around as a perennial type nursery. You can see there's like aronia there, some serviceberry here, some Jerusalem artichoke, some mulberries. But yeah, the long-term plan is sweep up all of the leaves from this pin oak, silver maple, hackberries over there, and then I'm eventually going to have more aronia, mulberry, all to be throwing down to prevent weeds, compost and feed the soil, as well as insulate and water, kind of hold some water in for the root systems of these plants. There's also a type of dogwood there, another type of maple there. I think it's a silver maple as well. Prunus pennsylvanica, the pin cherry. We got two of them. I think that's another silver maple. So yeah, there's all kinds of trees around here to sweep up the leaves from. As you can see, they're all over the yard. Sweeping them up, putting them in bags like this for a quicker version of leaf mold to be used in the nursery, a form of compost that I don't have to purchase in, a form of soil organic matter that I don't have to purchase in year over year. Trying to close the loop as much as I can, and this is one method I plan to do it. So really what you're doing here is getting a diverse mixture of leaves. There's some pin oaks, there's some silver maple, there's some catalpa. I plan to do this a couple times, and I'm gonna get some more bags today, but you know, as the most diverse amount of leaf materials you can get. Different plants require different bacteria, which require all kinds of different stuff. You know, there's all kinds of interactions that we can't see with the naked eye that are going on these things. So the more diverse you can make it, the better, in my opinion. After you get it here, you'll need to water it down. So I'm gonna go get at least 1 or 2 more bags and then water it down, stab the bags into some holes in the bag so it doesn't sit there and waterlog and get rancid. And then in a couple months, hopefully we'll have some good leaf mold. Something else to consider is these pin oak leaves do take quite a while to break down, as you can see from the exterior garden beds. So I'm not sure how well they'll do year 1 or at rapidly breaking down. You see they kind of want to hold their form. They take a while to break down. So I'm including a lot of silver maple and that catalpa tree right there as much as I can, in the hopes that it will break down much faster. I also want to use those pin cherries as much as I can. There's a plastic tarp over there catching some, but there's a lot of seed in it, so I don't know about that. But yeah, so this doesn't want to break down very well. I know a lot of people would suggest cutting it up, but I'm doing an experiment without cutting it up, see how low effort I can make this and how quick it'll work. So we'll see what happens. All right, so I've got 3 bags filled here. Gonna take some rainwater, pour it all in there, and then stab some holes in the side of the bag with a pin, screwdriver, something sharp, not a knife. If you stab it with a knife, from what I've seen online, you are likely to rip the bag when you go to move it around. So just stab a couple holes at the bottom so that any type of rancid water can leak out. Got some punky wood there, stuff that's fell off the pin oaks in the front yard. Lots of different leaves. Hopefully this will make us some good leaf compost. There's plenty of videos out there on YouTube. This is just some of my thoughts on it and how I plan to use it in the nursery. I'm in zone 6B, Central Kentucky, and working on getting an edible native nursery established in my backyard. Using air prune beds, in-ground cuttings, some things like that, some permaculture principles. In permaculture, we're called to look at nature and imitate it. So leaf mold is a great way to accomplish that.